Hey, what's up guys? We are back on Pokemon Showdown for another Mega Evolution highlight video. This time we have Mega-Latias, and Mega-Latias is a very interesting Pokemon. Just simply because people don't really think Mega-Latias is really a Mega. Like, every time you see a Latias or Latios, even, they're never usually Megas. But so, with that knowledge that everybody thinks that it's not a Mega, you can kind of catch people off guard with it, honestly. Mega-Latias is kind of threatening. There's a couple different ways you could run it, honestly. There is a Calm Mind set with stored power. That's a pretty decent one. But this time we're using a different set, and I will show it to you guys real quick. This time we're using Volt Beam Lati, and I really like Volt Beam Lati. This thing is also pretty bulky as well. If you look at its standard, I mean, its HP stat isn't that great, but I mean, look at its base defense and base special defense. I am running max HP and max speed, and then the last EVs are going into the special defense just to make it a little bit more bulky. This thing's very good. I love Reflect type. I've been using this for about a couple days now, trying to figure out what team I like, and this is the best team I could come up with. Building a team around Mega-Latias is not something I'm comfortable with, so this is a whole new challenge for me. This is what I came up with, and I think the team's pretty decent. It just kind of is, I don't know, it's just hard to figure out. Like, I was using Volcarona for a little bit, I was using Donphan over Excadrill for a little bit. Yeah, it's just hard. So this is the team. This is Volt Beam Lati with Roost and Reflect type, and if you guys look at it, look at its base special attack is 140. So I mean, uninvested attack at 140 is still hitting very hard, and Thunderbolt and Ice Beam give me great coverage. I hit ground types hard, I hit water types hard. I mean, it's just kind of perfect almost. A lot of people think that Lando is a counter to Latias, and it definitely is not. So people bring it in and trying to get a U-turn off later, I can just Ice Beam it and it goes down. Same for Gliscor, same for Garchomp. This thing's really cool. Thunderbolt also hits things that think they're a counter to Latias, like Azumarill's. Thunderbolt can destroy them, and if they try to set up a belly drum, it's too late because I'm faster than them, so I will hit them before, unless they click Aqua Jet, which isn't a good idea because it's not going to do anything to this thing. So yeah, this is a pretty cool Pokemon, honestly. It's a Levitate user as well, so for example, I can come in on Heatran and use Reflect type on it, and it can still hit me with like Lava Plumes, but they're not going to do that much, honestly, especially if it's a Spit F Heatran. And then if he goes for something like Earth Power can't hit me. I am a Levitate user, so stealing that a Fire Steel type typing and having the Levitate ability makes me a pretty good Pokemon, because if you think about it, my Thunderbolt and Ice Beam are already not stab, so if I Reflect type, it helps me out in the long run. Also, I'm not exactly sure if I Reflect type into a Pokemon such as a Electric type or an Ice type. I don't know if I get stab boosts. I haven't looked into that really, but I think you might, honestly. It's pretty cool. Yeah, that's just something interesting, something I haven't used, so I definitely wanted to try it out, and we'll get into it later. Next, we are using Bisharp once again. I know you guys have seen me use Bisharp in probably like the last 2 or 3 videos, but Bisharp fits this team so well because of things like Latios and Latias. This Bisharp set can tank a Draco Meteor from either a Latios or Latias, disregarding a crit. If I get crit, I mean, I just straight die, because at least from a Latios, I think I might live a crit from a Latias, depending on their set. So anyway, this is a Bisharp, and it's pretty much just your standard set, and I love this full attack invested Adamant Black Glasses set. This thing has just put in so much work for me. If you don't have a Bisharp counter, I can usually outplay you, if you're not a better player than me, but I've done pretty well. So this is the Bisharp set we're using. We're using another hard-hitting physical attacker with Azumarill. It also has priority, so I mean, it's pretty cool. It is my second knockoff user. I kind of debated putting superpower on it instead of knockoff, just simply because of the fact that I kind of like Bisharp's knockoffs doing as much as possible. But I mean, I don't have knockoff on Tornadus, so I kind of just figured I'll just use knockoff instead of superpower. As you guys will see later, I have superpower on Tornadus, so pretty cool mon, honestly. It's my best answer to a Sandrush Drill. Sandrush Drill kind of destroys my team, but if Azumarill's down, obviously. But an Aqua Jet does usually kill Sandrush Drill, even from full. It's choice banded, huge power, so Azumarill, pretty good threat on my team, honestly. I'm just using it as a decently bulky water type as well. I don't have a lot of Scald switch-ins on this team. I pretty much have Latias, Raikou, and Tornadus is kind of a Scald switch-in, not really. So, yeah, this is a pretty cool Pokemon, honestly, though. It kind of beats Clef as well. This entire team is kind of built around countering things that Latias can't really handle. So Clefable is one of those, and Bisharp, Azumarill, Excadrill, and even Tornadus to an extent can all deal with Clefable. So really, really cool, honestly. The only really big threat to my team usually is a Mega Venusaur, and Mega Venusaur can be handled by Tornadus and Bisharp, and that's about it. So I remember I was Ice Beaming one, and it did about 23 to 25% with my Ice Beams from Mega-Latias, so it's unfortunate. But anyway, we're using a very interesting Excadrill set. I never run bulky Excadrill, but if you guys look at my team, I have Azumarill, Bisharp, and Excadrill for Dragon types, and that is it. So Bisharp honestly doesn't really want to take the hits. Azumarill, you kind of have to play around it and get it right, because if you get it wrong and they go for something like Earthquake instead, Bisharp and Azumarill are taking a ton of damage. So I know if they have Earthquake as well, this Excadrill is going to take a lot of damage as well. But this is the best set I could come up with, and I actually eat Dracos very well with that HP stat 110, and then I'm max HP invested. So this thing actually does a decent amount of damage. It has 135 attack uninvested, so it's still hitting pretty hard. Obviously Oko is things like Heatran. And then the special defense is pretty fantastic, actually. I wasn't really expecting this thing to be that bulky, but it's kind of exceeded my expectations, so that's why we are running this. My speed investment, guys, is to outspeed Rotom Wash. Usually no Rotom Washes outspeed, well, actually I have to go one more. They usually hit 219, so what I'm going to do is go up to 220. So I will be outspeeding almost every Rotom Wash unless you are offensive, and nobody runs offensive Rotom Wash. I even tank a Hydro Pump, probably, depending on if they're specs or not. Specs, I probably go straight down. Next, we have the Raikou here, and this Raikou is probably one of my best answers to something like Serperior. Serperior kind of does a lot of damage to my team as well. I have the Raikou and Tornadus for a reason, and that's about it. I have to kind of kill it with a Sucker Punch from Bisharp as well. So yeah, this Raikou is pretty cool. I am a shiny Raikou because I want people to think I am Aurora Sphere. So the only reason you can have Aurora Sphere is if you are a shiny Pokemon, in fact. So that is the set I'm using, kind of bluffing it, just so people don't switch into their Tyrannitars as much. I have answers to Tyranitar with the Azumarill, Bisharp, and Excadrill. Even Tornadus has superpowers, so this thing's kind of just to avoid off a Tyranitar, just making them kind of like second question themselves. Other than that, it's just pretty much a good Volt turner. I kind of want to get in Bisharp and Latias as much as possible, along with Tornadus. So Tornadus is the last mon on my team. I am running the Life Orb offensive set just to do a lot of damage, honestly. I want this thing to just come in and hit things hard. It's my fastest mon on the team, so I had to pretty much use it. It's also one of my only Earthquake answers. If you guys look at my team, a Mold Breaker Drill hits everything but Tornadus. So Mold Breaker Drill is definitely something to watch out for. I really have to play around it, honestly. It does a lot to my team. But this is the best team I could come up with, and pairing it with Mega-Latias. Also, I am on a new account, but we'll hop into a battle real quick. I just checked it. I am like 15, 20 something, maybe 15. Yeah, I'll check it again. Let's see what I'm at. I am 1539, so I have a decent GXE, 38 and 15 with this account. I made it maybe a month ago or something. So we see some Chansey offense, and his whole entire team looks shiny as well. So pretty cool. I honestly don't really know if he's going to be Mega Scizor or Mega Alakazam. I have seen a comeback of normal Alakazams in OU, so really going to watch out for that. I'm pretty sure I can lead Raikou or Tornadus. I'm kind of debating between the two right now. If I lead Tornadus and he leads Thundurus, though, I'm kind of put in a bad situation because he has the opportunity to Thunder Wave me. And then if I switch to Excadrill, he might have Focus Blast. So, I mean, I think it's my best bet to lead Raikou. If he leads Excadrill, I can go into Tornadus as well. So he does lead the Excadrill, and we do see the Mold Breaker ability leading me to believe he is either lead Rocks or Choice Scarf. So, in that case, I kind of have to go straight into Tornadus here. If he does click the Iron Head, kudos to him. I mean, it's not a very good play because my Raikou could have something else. So we do see the Rocks here. and I have the opportunity to either Superpower or Heat Wave. I kind of want to calc how much it's going to do to a Choice Scarf set. Well, luckily for us, Pokemon doesn't have or this damage calc does not have a set in for me, so it's going to take a second. Hang on. We're going to run the normal Choice Scarf set against him, and I am a Hasty Nature. I guess it didn't really matter, but Superpower and Heat Wave. So honestly, my set is, I'm sorry guys, but I have to look this up. 76 and 180. So we will do that real quick. 76 and 180. So it looks like Superpower is doing more. Still doesn't kill though, so it's not in my best interest to just go straight for the damage here. I mean, I guess I could. I'm gonna go for Superpower just in case he wants to go for a Heat Ram play, as he is Focus Sash. So interesting enough, he should be able to knock us out actually, as he is. So that's pretty interesting. Focus Sash Excadrill. Never seen that before. Gonna have to watch out for that later on. Now that I know he is Focus Sash though, I can go out into my Latias here and pretty much just get off a free Mega Evolution. If he wants to go into Heat Ram, that's okay. I do have the Reflect type like I said, and I might not even have to use it. So I'm gonna go straight for the Ice Beam here. Yeah, it looks like he doesn't want to save it, so I'm able to get off the Ice Beam, which is cool. He was probably predicting something like Defog, but now his Heatran or Chansey should come in here. Either way, I'm switching out probably. I still have answers to it. The only bad thing that the Tornadus went down is because I had Heat Wave for the Scizor, and I could also U-turn on the Alakazam thinking it's not, or at least if it's not Scarf. So Scizor does come in here, and he can kind of just freely set up here, which is pretty bad for me. The Tornadus going down is unfortunate, so I can't switch into Bisharp because he possibly could have Superpower as well. I'm going to go into Raikou here. If he wants to start setting up, I do outspeed, and Thunderbolt's still going to be doing a nice amount to him. He is Mega Scizor, so we do see, oh, that does a ton of damage. Good lord. I really wasn't predicting Bug Bite to do that much to me, but now I have no switching as well, so I have to Volt. Bullet Punch is going to knock us out. I don't think the crit mattered. Let's see what I want to do here. This is tough. I kind of want to go Azumarill. Azumarill is a decent play here, but we saw the Bug Bite, so he probably doesn't have Superpower. But I can't really risk that. The only chance I really have of winning is cleaning up with Bisharp. I have to click for Waterfall here. He doesn't really have a solid switch in, so that's kind of nice. He probably should just stay in and Swords Dance. So let's see how much the Waterfall does. Luckily it's a 2-hit KO, so I'll be able to knock him out here. Bullet Punch does not kill. I have some HP investment. That's very nice for us. And his biggest threat to my team is honestly down. The next biggest is probably Thundurus. I don't really know what this this Alakazam wants to do. I can't switch out though because I will die to rocks anyway. I could spin them away here, I guess. Do I want to do that though? Because if I do that, I'll lose my Heatran answer, and that will not be very good. Let's see what I want to do here. I mean, I do have Azumarill again, but it's just some Aqua Jets, and I can't really heal it back up. I'm gonna go for the Waterfall. Yeah, as he just goes straight for the Shadow Ball, so that's cool. I can go into Bisharp here. I know he could have Focus Blast, so I'm gonna scout that and go into Latias here. Let's see if he wants to take the damage though. Yeah, he does have the Focus Blast, like he should. Most Alakazam should carry Focus Blast. I think I can't Reflect type anyway. I'm just gonna go into the Psychic type. I have the Thunderbolt here. If he, yeah, I have to break the potential Sash. That's my only play. That's pretty cool that we are able to break it though, because now Sucker Punch will be able to kill him. And he should go straight for the Shadow Ball again, and I'll be able to eat that up relatively nicely. Yeah, so he does go for it. No Spit F drops, which is nice. And he should switch out here 100%, so I really want to go for Knockoff here. I think I have to go for Knockoff here, because if he gets a free switch into something, I can't really fight it. So I have to go for Knockoff here. Yeah, luckily he does switch out like a normal person would. Able to get a nice knockoff on the Assault Vest Heatran, so that is awesome because now he has to attack me. I know he doesn't have something like Stealth Rock or Will-O-Wisp, That's really cool. I kind of want to see how much my Bisharp is going to do to a defensive Heatran. That is an odd set. We see Focus Sash, Drill, and Assault Vest Heatran. Very interesting. Nothing like I've seen before. So we should be able to knock him. Well, I don't know if we'll be able to knock him off. I mean, kill him. Yeah, Sucker Punch won't even kill a specially defensive Heatran. So I'm gonna kind of play off the fact that he is a offensive set and he is not. So that is really unfortunate for us because we lose our answer to it. I didn't want to switch into something like Extra Drill though, just because of the fact that a Lava Plume is going to do a lot of damage. He is in range of Latias now though. My only play really is to Roost up. I have to get some HP back before I do anything else. Yeah, he has Flash Cannon, so that's pretty cool for me. He can't really touch me. He should, yeah, Chansey kind of just wins here, especially if he is something like Thunder Wave. I have to go right out into Excadrill though, because he cannot Toxic or Thunder Wave me. I also have Leftovers, so yeah, so he goes to the Toxic, which is pretty cool. I kind of want to go for Rocks here, but I don't really know if it's worth it. I'm going to do it anyway, because the Heatran will die on switching. So he does go into the Heatran like he should. What do I want to do here? I can go right back into Latias here. I'm going to really have to play very good to outbeat this thing. Hopefully he doesn't burn me. Oh, luckily he did not burn me. If he would have burned me, I'm pretty sure it would have been game over. I still have a slight chance to win. The Chansey is going to be difficult to play around. It'll kill me with a couple of Seismic Tosses. Luckily I am the leftover set though, so I will be able to recover up a lot of HP. So it kind of just comes down to this Chansey. I'm going right back into Drill. Even if he does Seismic Toss, that's okay. I still live one Shadow Ball after switching, so that's pretty cool for me. Yeah, he does go for the Seismic Toss here. Let's see what he wants to do here, honestly, because do I want to spin or do I want to... I think Iron Head is the play either way. I have to get some flinches here. Seismic Toss is not doing too much damage because of my HP investment. Yeah, he does switch out into Thunderous though, so that's pretty interesting. Yeah, I get a nice chunk of damage off on him. Yeah, the Focus Blast is coming my way 100%, but if I switch into this, he can HP Ice me, so I have to go for the Iron Head again. It's my only play. I have to play off the miss. Incinerate, wow. Yeah, that's a 50%, I'm almost positive that's 50% chance to hit me. And he actually has Incinerate on this thing. As you guys can see, I ate that up very well. I'm just mind blown that he actually had that set. So I'm going to switch into Latias here. I can't let Excadrill take any more damage, so he should just go, yeah, he should kill himself with the Life Orb, as he does, so that's pretty cool. I don't think I win, though, because of this Alakazam. I'm pretty sure Shadow Ball will kill my Excadrill. So I have to live a Shadow Ball from Excadrill, and I honestly do not think I do. If he's Sash, I have a chance. If he's Life Orb, there's no way. So, yeah. Let's see, as I do not live. So that sucks. Yeah, that was a very interesting battle. I've never played somebody like that before. It just kind of sucks we didn't get a lot of damage off on that Sucker Punch. If I would have killed the Heatran with Sucker Punch, it would have been a totally different story. So we see a pretty standard team now, so that's kind of cool. Hopefully the standard sets as well. Let's see what he wants to do here, though. If he wants to lead Lando, I can lead my Bisharp and do a ton of damage, but I don't really want to do that because Bisharp puts in a lot of work to his team as well. If I can get rid of the Keldeo, it pretty much cleans up his team, especially if he's offensive Garchomp. I can lead Tornadus here pretty safely. If he wants to lead Jirachi, that's okay. He actually does lead the Jirachi. That's okay, I guess. I kind of want to see what set he is. He could be Scarfed. I'm going to go into Drill, though, because I can't let Tornadus take a lot of damage for no reason. Yeah, we see the Iron Head right away, so that's pretty cool. I kind of want to just get up my rocks. He has decent hazard removal, though, but I'm going to get him up anyway. So he does go straight into the Landorus. It's like the most obvious thing you can probably do. I'm going to go into Tornadus. If he wants to set up his rocks, that's okay. If he wants to go for Earthquake, that's also okay. So he actually does go for the Earthquake here. And this Landorus, it could be Choice Scarf. I'm not sure. If he has Stone Edge, it's kind of unfortunate for me. I'm pretty sure I still live one. I'm going to go for the Hurricane either way. He does stay in. I get a crit and it just goes straight down. That's pretty unfortunate for him. I want to apologize for that. That's pretty bad. Yeah, he goes back into the Jirachi, though, which leads me to believe he's Scarf because I have Heat Wave. So He should know I'm Heat Wave. He should just U-turn on out here into something like Latios maybe. He does actually just keep going for the Iron Head though. So yeah, I get a free Earthquake off because nothing on his team wants to take it, which is awesome. Even Latios does not want to take it because I'm Mold Breaker. We see very defensive Garchomp though, so that's cool. Honestly, if he wants to go for Earthquake, he can. I don't think there's any chance in the world he's going for something like Outrage or something like that. So I get a free switch into Latias here. I kind of just want to click Ice Beam here. Yeah, I guess that's my play. Because there's no way he's going Keldeo. I guess he could go into Mega Guard, or Jirachi. So yeah, he does go back into the Jirachi here. That's okay. He's just going to keep spamming Iron Head. I don't really know what his play is. At least the rocks are weighing him down a little bit. He should click U-turn. I mean, that's your play. It's even super effective against me. So I kind of want to go into something like Tornadus here. Just pretty much forcing the Garchomp back in. I can't do that though. Yeah, I cannot do that. Excadrill is still really nice to his team as well. But I'm going to go into it anyway. It's defensive. I have a chance to Rapid Spin as well. So let's see what he wants to do here. As he finally clicks U-turn like he should have. Let's see. He does go into the Keldeo though. I still have Latias. He could Icy Wind. That's what I'm kind of worried about. I also have Raikou as well. But I kind of want to see what he's going to do first. So I'm going to go right out into my Latias here. He should double. Yeah, doubling was his play. He traces my Mold Breaker, which is okay. Just imagine if I would have clicked something like Earthquake, though. Even Iron Head. Let's see. I outspeed him. I could Reflect Type, but it's not in my best interest to do that. Do I really want damage on this thing, or do I want to go? I think I'm going to go right into Drill. I think Drill can actually eat these very well. Like I said, I am Spadef. So we'll see what he wants to do here. He does get his Mega Evolve off, and Hyper Voice, he gets a crit. Oh, man. I still think I live one. That just sucks that he got a crit there. He should go Garchomp here. Actually, I could spin. What do I want to do here? Do I want a Rapid Spin? Do I want damage? I think damage is honestly better because Tornadus is the only thing that's going to be getting hurt by Stealth Rock, and I kind of want to force his Latios to get rid of our hazards if he wants to do that. So, yeah, I'm going to click Earthquake here. Yeah, he does click the Blast. I tried to just make him. I wanted him to hit the blast, or like I didn't want him to hit it obviously, but I wanted to make him hit it. So he does hit it, which is kind of unfortunate. But let's see. I have to go Raikou, I think. That kind of sucks though. How much does Banded Azu's Aqua Jet do to this thing? I don't. It might have. I think it might kill. I might be underestimating Mega Gardevoir though. Let's see. OU Wall Breaker Aqua Jet actually does not kill. That doesn't not do as much as I thought it would. Let's see. I pretty much have to sack something now. Because I could U-turn honestly. Yeah, my play is to go into Tornadus here, click U-turn, and then go into something else. So I'm going to click U-turn here. If he wants to switch out, that's cool as well. He switches out. Fearing he could fear the. Yeah, I'm going to take helmet damage though. That's okay. I am Regenerator. Yeah, I get a free switch into Raikou now, which is not. Ooh, I actually get a free switch into Latias as well. So that's pretty cool for me. I didn't want to go Raikou because Raikou at full health is really nice for something like Jirachi. That way I resist the incoming Iron Head. So I'm able to knock out the Chomp, which is cool. Yeah, he does go right back into Mega Guard as he should. And honestly, this is still an answer to his Keldeo. But I have a Azumarill as well. So I'm pretty sure I might just sack this thing off here. I'm going to go for Thunderbolt here in case he wants to double, as he does not. I know Latias is going to go down, which is unfortunate, but now his Gardevoir is in range of Aqua Jet, which is really, really nice. It's also in range of Bisharp Sucker Punch. Let's see what I want to do here. I have a couple options to kill this thing, but what do I really want to do here? If I go Azumarill and click Aqua Jet, he has a free switch into Latios, or well, I guess Jirachi isn't that free, so he'll go Latios. Yeah, I think that's my play. Latios does do a decent amount to my team, but in any way, it's really not that big of a deal. I could be really ballsy and go for something like knockoff or play rough, but I'm just gonna knock out the Gardevoir. Yeah, so he should go into Latios here. I don't really anticipate him going into something like Keldeo because I still have Tornadus and a couple other checks to it at least. Yeah, especially AV Raikou. So if he goes Jirachi here, I'm pretty sure I might just sack something. Actually, I could just go Bisharp if he goes Jirachi. Yeah, that'll be my play because it'll give me a free switch into it and it'll give me pretty much a free opportunity to click knockoff on something. So he does go the Latios like I expected though. He should just click something like Psyshock or Draco Meteor here. I'm going to go into Bisharp to try to get these Defiant. So he does click the Psychic, so I get a free switch in. I was kind of anticipating him to go for something like Defog and get my Defiant boost, but that's okay that he did not. He could be Earthquake, he could be Hidden Power Fire, but I'm going to just click knockoff here. Yeah, I'm able to knock off the Keldeo, which is pretty cool. Hopefully it's, yeah, let's see what it was. It was Choice Spec, so that's awesome. Pretty much making this thing not useless, but I mean, it's not going to do a lot of damage. So yeah, he just clicks Forfeit, so that's awesome. Win the first game with this team, on at least in the live. So we see this guy again. We meet again. Hopefully we can beat him this time. I don't know if I played this dude in I think, yeah, we just played this guy. So we'll see what he wants to do. Honestly, he led the Heatran last time, I think. No, actually, he led the Drill, didn't he? He led the Heatran or the Drill. I can't remember. So I'm gonna lead Azumarill here. Yeah, so he led the Excadrill again. That's really cool for us because he is Focus Sash. I will be able to knock him out. It kind of just depends on what he values here. I really want to go for something like Waterfall, but Aqua Jet's my best play. Yeah, it brings him down to a Sash, and if he wants to get damage, he can. Yeah, so rocks are not getting up, which is really nice. That's what he wants to do. He does switch out into the Scizor. Scizzor's going to take a nice amount from this, yeah, 37%. He should go for something along the lines of Roost here. That's what I would do. So I can get a good switch into my Raikou here. I don't really know what he's going to do here, though. He just goes straight for the Bullet Punch. That still does a lot of damage. I'm going to go for the Thunderbolt here. If he does go into Drill, he actually does go into the Drill. I outspeed him, so still not in his best interest to do that play. He could go Chansey here, so I'm just going to Hidden Power Ice. Yeah, so I'm able to knock him out, which is cool. No rocks for him. I need to get up rocks on his side of the field. Really help me out with Thundurus. This Raikou actually is a decent answer to Thundurus as well. AV Raikou pretty much checks it very well. He does go into the Tran. I'm going to Volt. He is the Assault Vest set, so he's going to attack me here. Probably with something just like Lava Plume. I don't really know what else he would do here. What do I need? I kind of want Azumarill though. I could go Tornadus. I'm risking a burn though. Plus I'm not AV. Same with the Excadrill. Plus I probably don't outspeed. I'm gonna go into Azumarill here. Hopefully he doesn't burn me. He actually Earth Power, so I live. That's really awesome. I didn't really think he would actually go for the Earth Power. I get a free. I really want to knock off, guys. He forfeits, so whatever. It works for us. Yeah, I'm gonna click another battle here. That's awesome. All right, whatever with me. Let's see what we get here next time. This team's pretty cool, honestly. It took me a long time to build. Hail Hacks, I like the name. Let's see what he wants to do here, though, because he could be Mega. Yeah, he looks like he's Mega Garchomp, and he's gonna try to get that Sand boost. Yeah, I'm kind of scared of the Klefki. If he sets up some, screens and then decides to go into Mega Chomp, there's not much I can do. I have Ice Beam on Latias, but I still don't know if that's going to be enough. I'm going to lead Tornadus here. Tornadus looks like a pretty decent lead because he could lead the Hippo, and Hippo's definitely not going to want to take something like a... Actually, let's think about this. If he leads Hippo, I could also lead Azumarill. Azumarill's actually a pretty good lead against him. I have knockoff for the Slowbro. So we'll see what he wants to do here. If he wants to T-Wave with that Klefki as well, it's going to be hitting a pretty slow Mon already. So yeah, that's my thought process there. He leaves the Tornadus though. Yeah, he should just click U-turn here. I live a Hurricane. I'm pretty sure Play Rough is a pretty safe play here. Yeah, he just clicks U-turn. So hopefully he goes into something like, yeah, he goes into the Klefki, which actually was a pretty good play, honestly, but it still looks like it's going to, well, after Leftovers, it is not a 2-hit KO. I can go straight into Excadrill, though. The reason why I'm doing that is because of the T-Wave or the Toxic opportunity he might have. Plus, he might have, what do you call it? He might have Magnet Rise, which would be pretty unfortunate. He does get up a layer of spikes, though. I'm going to get up my Stealth Rocks. I could spin here, but that's not my best play. Let's see. Latias is pretty decent, but he could have the Toxic, so I'm going to go into Tornadus here. He could also Edge. I don't really think he would Edge, though. I'm pretty sure... I kind of want a Heat Wave, predicting Klefki to come back in here. But he could also go into something like... what do you call it? The Bisharp. So I'm just going to Hurricane. It's just a nice stab. Yeah, he stays in and takes a lot of damage from me. He does have the Edge, though, which is pretty unfortunate because Stand will be able to kill me. Pretty cool, though, because we do lower the Hippo's HP a lot. So, honestly, I'm pretty sure my Latias can come in here and knock this thing out. It should go into Bisharp, though. I outspeed, so I'm just going to go straight for the Ice Beam. He actually goes into Klefki, which is interesting enough. I guess he wants to get the Thunder Wave off. I don't know what else he would want to do. I'm going to go back into Drill. He's probably just going to set up another layer of spikes anyway, which is okay with me because I have Spin. He actually goes right into the Garchomp, which is pretty unfortunate for us. Good double on his part. Yeah, I can't let this thing pretty much get a free SD off, so I have to... I really want to go for Iron Head. I would speed, so I'll go back into Latias here. If he goes for something like Dragon, yeah, so that's okay. Yeah, that's awesome. He knows I have Ice Beam now, so he's not going to be switching into something like Hippo here. Pretty sure I can get a free Thunderbolt off. I'm going to go for the Ice Beam again. There's no point for me to do that. Yeah, so he does go into the Bisharp, and he does not know I am Reflect type yet, which is pretty cool. He actually takes a decent amount from that, so he should just Sucker here. Or Knock, I guess. But yeah, Knock off. I'm not going to be taking anything from that, which is really cool because now I can just pretty much Roost that up. Yeah. He could SD. I don't anticipate him to do that, though. Yeah, now he's kind of thinking about what he needs to do here. Now that I am full HP, though, I will be able to eat whatever this thing wants to do, and I'm going to go straight for the, yeah, Heat Wave's not going to be doing that much. Thunderbolt's going to be taking him down a lot, which is awesome. Hopefully he does not get a burn here. I'm going to Roost up, though. Yeah, I thought he'd U-turn. This thing's actually going to put in a lot of work with the Dark Steel typing. Now he brings out the Klefki, and I really don't want to be T-Waved, honestly. I might have to switch out here. Yeah, I'm going to go back into Drill here. I really don't want to be T-Waved, because if I am T-Waved, then he has an opportunity to beat me with something like that. Yes, he actually does go back into the Chomp again. Yeah, very interesting, because if I would have clicked Ice Beam or anything along the lines of that, his Chomp would be gone. Azumarill's still nice. Raikou has HP Ice as well. He's probably just going to click Earthquake again. My only switch in is Latias here. Yeah, it's my only switch in. I'm going to spin. He actually does Earthquake. So he just attacks what's in front of him. Kind of unfortunate for us. But I get a free switch into Latias, which is okay. I would have definitely clicked something along the lines of Dragon Claw, because he didn't lose that much. He still had his Stealth Rocker alive and stuff like that. So yeah, I guess it was definitely not his best play to stay in there. Klefki is just really annoying at this point. Yeah, it's very annoying. I'm gonna go right into Raikou. Still can't get Thunder Waved by Klefki, which is nice. He actually sets up another layer of spikes, so now he's just going to be hazard stacking me, and I have actually no answer to that, which sucks. I'm going to click T-Bolt here, because even if he does go into one of his ground types, Actually, he does not. I'm able to get kill the Tornadus, which is really nice. His best pivot on his team is now dead. He does go straight into the Hippowdon here, and I don't think I kill Hippowdon. Especially if it is a special defensive set, which they should be, at least mixed. You should always run mixed Hippo. Let's see what it is, though. Yeah, HP Ice has a small chance to kill. Yeah, a very small chance to kill. I might have to go for it, though. I'm going for it. Yeah, I did not get it. He actually slacks off, which is interesting. He probably should have just killed me. But I mean, good for him. He's getting all his HP back. I'm gonna go right out to Azumarill here. He should click Earthquake. I didn't want to go into yeah, I thought he'd just do that. So now his Sand Setter is back up to full HP, which is pretty unfortunate for us. But now something pretty much just goes down to play rough. Even the Klefki. He does go straight into the Bro. Of course we miss play rough though. Pokemon is a good game, guys. It's just so frustrating sometimes. 90% moves feel it more like 50 sometimes. So I'm just going to click play rough again. It's going to do it, yeah, a huge chunk of damage. Actually, yeah, he's high shock. So I was predicting Scald to come in there 100%. But now my play roughs are still here and something needs to go down. Hippo comes in, takes a nice chunk of damage. He outspeeds me most likely. Actually, he probably does not. I'm going to keep play roughing though. It's going to bring down something to a very low amount of HP. As he's just going to keep clicking slack off, I really would love a crit here. That would be the best case scenario. Yeah, he's just going to keep slacking off. So it just kind of sucks for us. I'm going to bring in Lottie here. Oh, no, don't do that. Ooh, forgot about all the hazards he has up. Luckily, that did not go through. I'm just going to keep clicking play rough. I'm kind of forced to right now. Yeah, I just have to bring something down to low HP. He's really playing off the miss or non-crit, which is pretty unfortunate because I'm not getting any. Yeah, there's the miss again. It's so frustrating, guys. I'm going to play rough here once again. No crits whatsoever, though. Able to knock me out with the Earthquake, and Hippo just being a wall like it always is. Klefki is pretty low at this point. Still can't do anything about it, though. Yeah, I have to go straight into Latias here. I really want to click Thunderbolt. I think it's my only chance of winning. I have to click Thunderbolt here. Yeah, as he stayed in. Yeah, he just edges, so that's interesting. Very interesting, actually. Because I'm going to Reflect type. Oh, if I would have gotten the Reflect type up. I didn't think he would have stayed in, though. So, yeah, I have no words, honestly. I have to go into Raikou again. If I would have clicked Reflect type, though, I couldn't have gotten T-Waved, and I would be a huge threat to him. Yeah, there's the T-Wave. Yeah, so let's see, what do I want to do here? I think Shadow Ball is a decent play because it's going to hit everything on his team, even something like Hippo. Yeah, he actually goes into Bisharp though, which is very interesting. Yeah, that was a very interesting play. I don't really understand that one. I can't let him SD though. Can I? Let's check Bisharp versus Bisharp. My set probably versus his. I also love having my Bisharp set because it has HP investment as well. So yeah, there it is. We are Adamant, and we are not Life Orb. We are Black Glasses. Oh, this is a pretty frustrating game, honestly. Sucker Punch does not kill. Yeah, that's really unfortunate, honestly, though. If I would have clicked Thunderbolt, though, whatever. He's not even Life Orb as well, so I'm going to go into my own Bisharp here. He probably outspeeds me, honestly. But I'm going to go for the knock anyway. Yeah. He was Lumberry, okay. I'll go for the sucker here. Maybe he's... I don't know what he's doing there. Yeah, I don't think I can win this at all. Klefki... Yeah. I don't think there's any chance because the Garchomp is still alive. Other than that, Latias kind of won. He actually does go into the Garchomp right away. Very interesting. He should go for a Dragon type move here. That's what Like, I don't know why you wouldn't go for a Dragon type move here. If he goes clicks Earthquake, he gives me a free switch into Latias. Yeah. Whatever, I have to make the play anyway because I'm so far in the back. Yeah. So this guy just loves clicking Earthquake with this thing. Like I said, Thunderbolt's my only play here. Yeah, so he actually goes straight into the Bro, which is nice. Able to knock that out. Oh, let's see. Yeah, right into the Klefki, like I imagined. Back into Bisharp, my only play. This is tough. Considering I'm almost pulling this game back, it's pretty impressive in my opinion. I'm gonna go for knockoff here. Yeah, Dazzling Gleam, okay. That's GG. There's no way I could win that one. I think I'm gonna end it here, guys. Pretty cool team though. It's just very, very hard to play with, honestly. It's just, it works in certain situations, and then other situations it does not work. So yeah, this is the Latias team. Mega-Latias, doing what it's gonna do. Probably not my favorite Mega at all, but in any way, it's still pretty cool, honestly. If you want to bring this thing to a tournament, this thing can catch a lot of people off guard. I would probably bring it to a tournament in certain cases. So yeah, pretty cool, honestly. Bisharp, yeah, I really like Bisharp lately. I've been using it a lot. I don't really know what to say about it. Perfect defog, like, answer. If they want to click defog, they're pretty much just handing me a W because Bisharp can usually just clean up games after a +2. If you get me a +2 and an SD, it's pretty much, yeah, game over. Azumarill, pretty cool. Like, my only answer to Mold Breaker Drill. Exadrill, I like the bulky drill. It's actually put in a little bit of work. It tanked those attacks. You see that Incinerate from oh wait, maybe I'm thinking of Inferno, guys. Whenever I said it was 100% or a 50% chance to hit, I was thinking of Inferno, my bad. But yeah, the Incinerate's, I think, a 60 base power move. Anyway, Incinerate, yeah, Thunderous. I ate that up very well. It only did something like 30%-ish. I don't really remember. But yeah, Exadrill's pretty cool because it's one of the only Pokemon that can set up Rapid Spin and Stealth Rock as well. The only other Pokemon that can do that, I think, is Donphan, and I guess Skarmory's pretty similar with Defog and Stealth Rock and Spikes. So yeah, pretty cool Pokemon. I like the bulky set. I might try it out later too. Next we see the Assault Vest Raikou, and I don't know if I like Assault Vest Raikou. It's pretty cool. I might like Specs better. I have not tried Sup Calm Mind. Maybe I need to look into that as well. Lastly, we have the fully offensive Life Orb Thundurus. I mean, not Thundurus, Tornadus. Yeah, this thing's pretty cool as well. Heat Wave, Superpower, Hurricane U-Turn. Very, very good coverage, honestly. This thing just does a lot of damage. It's so fast as well. Yeah, that'll be the Mega Evolution highlight video for Mega-Latias. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you next time.